Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We're everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Fruits Basket Season 2, this being episode 11 of this season. Previous episode, dude, like, I really don't want to talk about some certain things, right, that happened in the previous episode because, man, like I said, I wanted to punch him. I wanted to punch him through the screen, man. I really did. But then they left us off with just that beautiful scene at the end of the previous episode, like with the fireworks and Toru just saying, pretty much she's gonna be the driving force behind breaking the curse and all of that, which it was a beautiful scene. This was pretty much everyone, but especially like all of them on the steps at the end of the previous episode. So it almost for a second there made me forget about what we had earlier in that episode, like with Momoji and Toru and what Akito did. I can't forget that, unfortunately, but I wish I could, but I just can't. But that, I guess that's gonna come back in the future because I think we're actually done with the like summer vacation or the beach stuff now. So we're gonna see what we have with this episode. It looks like we're starting off with KAGURAAA, so I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen with that. So yeah, let's get into this one, guys. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. We're not gonna have a OP because they're like showing the credits here. Also, they're yeah. Okay, so everyone's back. Well, everyone should be back. Everyone should be back. Realize the real reason why I talked to you. Why she approached him. Okay, so they're gonna go more into that. Hey! Oh my gosh, this place is a mess. You just made yourself at home while everyone was gone here, I guess. It made a mess too. House sitting, and look, it's a mess. Damn. I wish Ayame would have been there. I honestly wish Ayame would have been there. Come here, come here, boy, come here. Yeah, yeah. Ayame's everywhere right now. Ayame's everywhere right now. So this is who she was talking to? Dude, I'm not used to his hair being like this still, man. I thought this was someone different. I thought this was someone different. I'm not used to it yet. It's been in her head all this has been in her head, but especially that. Yeah, obviously she's worried about everyone. The master, the god. I'm pretty sure Cosmo would be with her on this. Or would it, yeah, would help her. If anything, right? Especially Cosmo. You have already done enough. And he don't want that. I mean, who wants that? Who wants that, really? Come on now. See, he said he doesn't want it to play out like that. That's just how it is. That's just that you would only, yeah, you would only understand if you were actually a part of it. Just sad, man. Hmm. Those bonds are the curse. Yeah, but I guess you could technically say there could be different kinds of bonds. Like, but when you think of a bond, you usually want it to be like a positive or a good thing. Yeah. Oh, we know we know you won't. We know you won't give up. We know what you're setting out to do. He's bowing to her now. Yep. Yep. 110%. She's like, "Oh, you flattered me. You flattered me. Chill, chill." New bond. So, so that's gonna be, however, Toru. It's gonna be like with Toru and Akito. Something's gonna have to happen there, right? With the two of them, I feel like maybe for, which is probably gonna be a long shot. It might take a bit for that to happen or something. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but there has to be a new bond there. I guess is kind of what they're saying. Oh my god. She wanted to talk to him, and he wants to talk to her. So they both want to talk to each other about something. She gonna play like that. She gonna play like that. So it seems like they're just gonna dish everything out on this date. I think she kind of knows what he wants to tell her. She has a good idea. Hey, Rin. Man, I feel like that's the same thing. So she's trying to look out for Toru. Or she's thinking it's for Toru's own good. I was about to say though, I feel like Rin so far has just kind of popped up. She's had like this one or two liner, and then she goes, and then we see her again pop up. He covered her ears at the same time. She great. You're so smart. You're so smart. Ooh, Yuki go hit him with that though. We're definitely back. We're definitely back. That's true. That's true. She don't really realize it all, and it's a lot. It's a lot. To Yuki, to Kyo, to I mean Momoji, to a lot of them, right? To but especially like Yuki and Kyo, obviously. Man's changing, maturing. Aw, this is so adorable, dude. How old are they at this point? Like, they have to be like, I don't know, maybe under 10. Like they have to be pretty young here. Dude, that separation though, like they just kind of visually, you see like the whole city like there, and then you see him kind of just alone, and this the distance there, like his reaction, dude. Aw, was this like the first? She was like the first person he kind of played with, or that like? Does she do it because she felt bad for him? That's why she. Is that why she just said what she said right there? Oh, they're going back here. Oh. Oh, not knowing she still kind of forced it. Yeah. But it's not like she knew. There was a reason why he was refusing, though, so she kind of pushed. Yeah. I mean, damn. She probably feels terrible for that. Or, like, still carries that to this day. Wow, man. So her whole thing was like because she kind of like she had it easier that she yeah. So she was like pitying him. Wow. I respect her coming out with this though and being honest and about kind of facing her feelings, how she feels about all this, because she's probably been holding it back for I guess a while, because she's never told this to Kyo or said it. Like yeah, her first instinct was she was scared, ran away, she was disgusted. She feels like that could atone for how she felt back then. Yeah, that she, yeah, she saw this whole thing that she wasn't the one. Never thought about his feelings. Dude, it takes a lot for someone to be able to admit this, dude, to come out with this and wow, face this, and to tell him in person too. Like, she probably knew that was coming. Yeah. And Kyo, you gotta respect Kyo telling her this straight up too. Like, I'm not gonna fall in love with you. Like, that's this is not gonna happen. We know this too. Like, She had to get that off her chest. She had to get all that out there. Ah. Because no one probably approached him. No one probably played with him before she did. She was like the first one. That was a big thing still for him. No matter, he said no matter what the reasoning was and the circumstances were like, they're gonna play. Oh, they're gonna play the OP over this. They would. Ah, it's so adorable, man. It's so adorable. Kagura. So like, because of the time she spent with him, because of all that, like before it maybe wasn't real love or that she really liked him, but now she actually like really she came to really love him. At least that's what I get from it. And ah, I wonder how things are gonna like, especially because all of that. Kill Embracer though. Kill Embracer right there. I wonder how like if things are gonna be awkward or they're gonna be kind of the same between them now, like or how things. I don't know. Maybe this will allow Kagura to move on. Keep him to herself. Oh, those are a bunch of cats. Yeah, he embraced her. He. Ah. Which we know that's not the case because Toru's is number one. Come on, Kagura. Come on, get the hell out. No, I'm just kidding. Um, hey, you gotta. I don't know. I see. Here's the thing with Kagura would be like sometimes it's too much with her. The kind of shit she be doing, right? But I don't know. I kind of gained more respect from her. Definitely, man. Because her being able to come out with all of that to face her emotions, face how she's feeling, come out with all this and tell Kill all this face to face, and what the reality of it is, right? And why she first, which I guess it wasn't really love or her like, it wasn't really that to start with initially. Because what I get from it, it was like over time, as she spent more time with him, and as she, as they grew older and matured or whatever you'd want to say, like she actually came to like and love him. Before she was just kind of fooling herself because of like her insecurity and how like she kind of looked down on him and all of that. Um, so that takes like not a lot of people can do that, right? Not a lot of people can do what Kago just did in this episode. Come out and kind of say how it is and be honest and truthful to especially to the person one on one, right? So you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. But we know who it's all about. I mean, we know who it's all about. We know who it's all about, man. It's Kyo and Toru. It's Kyo and Toru, and so we're not surprised here. But Kyo, excuse me, was honest with her too. Straight up, he said, "I'm not gonna fall in love with you. I can't fall in love with you. It's just not gonna happen." But still being there for her, still embracing her, thanking her. Um, you know, he said no matter the I think he said like no matter the circumstances, no matter why the reasoning was, you played with me, you were there for me, like we still had fun times together as kids and all of that, right? And he was happy for that. I mean, we saw young Kyo's reaction to Kagura, saying that she would play with him or asking to play with him, because nobody before that probably came up to him or anything like that, right? So she was probably, I think, the first one to kind of play with him and actually because before that it seemed like he was always alone and had nobody else, and nobody would approach him because he's the cat, right? So Kagura was kind of like the first one, because I think this is probably before um, you know, he whatever happened in the past, right, with Toru and Kyoko and all of that. I think this is before even all of that. So I mean, yeah, it's adorable. It's kind of sad too. It is kind of sad in a way, but I mean, you got to respect. I would say both of them, but I mean, really Kagura for coming out and saying all that. But when the morning comes, when the next day comes, it's all Toru. It's all Toru. You know what it is. But Kagura kind of grew on me a little bit with this, and I, like I said, I gained some more respect from her. Sometimes Kagura, I'm like, I've told you guys this, like Kagura sometimes for me is like, okay, that's a little too much Kagura. You're kind of crossing the line here. But overall, I do like Kagura. I do like Kagura's character. Honestly, just sometimes she can draw the line, but moments like this, stuff like this with Kagura, I love it. I love what they did with this episode, and I don't know if they were trying to make us be like, okay, this is I feel like there's like no way, right? But maybe some people, I don't know if any of you guys watching this were like, okay, maybe like Kyo and Kagura, I'm kind of on that train now. Like, there's no way we hop it off the Kyo and Toru train. Like, no way. But that's not even like really the important thing here about it. I feel like the biggest thing I took out of this is Kagura coming out, explaining how she feels, coming out with all the her emotions and how she actually the reality of it. Like I said, with Kyo, and Kyo even telling her how it is as well. I feel like that's the most important thing here that we saw in this episode. So it was a good one. It was a good one. I gotta say, I honestly wasn't expecting this kind of episode. I guess after what we had in the previous episode, but I guess it does make sense because the previous episode kind of ended the whole the beach stuff, which the stuff with Toru and Shisho in Cosmo in this episode was important, definitely, I would say. But besides that, I kind of wasn't expecting this with Kagura. Honestly, I wasn't, but it was good, and the execution was there. I feel like 100%. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you all thought of this episode of Fruits Basket. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.